Killers of Young Dolph was caught, man. The guy said that he was going to turn himself in on a Monday, but he ended up turning in a mixtape. Tell us about this guy, Straight Drop, man. What do you feel about this whole situation? Makita's Cookies, Young Dolph, Straight Drop, Young Dolph. I had an artist I interviewed last week that worked with Young Dolph and said that he wasn't feeding all of his artists. Even though the guy had a chain, he had a little twinkle to it, but he didn't have any money.
Oh man, he's sitting there saying that he didn't have any money, but shit, he might be just one of the haters that was just in the group just because you knew one of the people. Ain't no telling what's going on in that one.
All right, let me say this though. The guy said that particular artist never complained, but he was hurting. Evidently, I don't know if the nigga couldn't buy fries, couldn't get a combo meal. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just need the 99-cent burger. You know, I don't know, man. But my guy said that Young Dolph was only pushing certain artists near shelf, some artists, you know, or whatever. You know, he said he got an artist out there besides Key Glock. He got an artist out there besides Key Glock that's like right next to Key Glock. Instead of him dropping both of these guys, like he focused on Key Glock's project first. The guy actually said that when they say up next, it's actually a real line. Like your ass is in turn for real, you know?
Wow.
You gotta wait your turn. You know what I'm saying? And I brought all that up to say this. You have to teach your team how to be bosses. Fuck buying them a chain, man. Buy the nigga a $50,000 house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what do you think about the whole situation? The killer being caught in Indianapolis after his dumb ass jumped on a cell phone to drop a video. They even arrested a guy that had nothing to do with the murder, but arrested him for accessory after the fact because this guy was helping these guys out, man. And it's like, wow, you know, what do you think about this whole entire debacle? Makita's Cookies.
Man, the whole little situation is just crazy to me at first. But first and foremost, rest in peace, Young Dolph, because I felt like his time was not now. His time was not going to be until maybe 30, 40, 50 years from now. Because that man was actually sitting there and he was putting a stamp in the mud on how to sit there and do what he had to do. But with this man, I don't know what he has going on. Like, they told you to turn yourself in, but instead you turn in a video. A video? Like, bruh, come on now. And it's just, it's mind blowing to me. You should feel some type of guilt. Some type of guilt. Every man sit there and they have to go ahead and end that negativity path. If you know that you did wrong, go ahead and man up and take care of your time. Why are you sitting here delaying it? Why are you making excuses? Go ahead and do whatever you gotta do. Get it over with. For you to sit here and say that one of the artists say that Dolph wasn't feeding the whole team, how do you specifically know that? Maybe you don't know that Dolph done came up with a plan to sit there and take care of his cousin first. Family first. That's why he did Key Glock first. That's his cousin. But his whole plan was to sit there and take care of his family, make sure they're straight, and then go down the line. You never knew when that artist was next up in line. That man was just impatient, and he's probably just sitting there telling you his feelings on how he feel on about the situation because he don't know what's really going on. Maybe Dolph don't gave him small little details and just had him just kept wondering what's going on. Okay, well, when's my time? He's always in the booth. Why I can't get in the booth? He's always around the producer. Why I can't get with the producer? Well, there's a time and a place when it comes to being an artist. And if you don't know that by now, then I'm sorry, bro. You don't need to be the artist. When it comes to this music, when it comes to this business, you have to sit there and obey by your contract. If you didn't look at your contract on your obligations and and your rules and your limitations and all this other type of stuff, then that was on your part. Oh well. You probably didn't even realize all the way at the bottom of your contract it stated that you was going to be there for a certain amount of time before you could actually work on your project. You never know. He probably told you that he was working and his full attention was on Key Glock, and that as soon as he get done and make sure that he gets to the top to where he wants him at, then he'll start working on you. They never said that part of the story. We don't know the whole story. Everybody is just sitting there going on what we just know right now, but we don't know the whole full story. That man ain't telling the whole full story. He just only telling what he feel is going on.
Well, let me ask you this, man. Was the track hot or not?
Me, personally, I put the track on. I'm sitting there riding down the street. I cut it right off after 3 seconds. After 3 seconds. So to be honest, I can't really tell you too much about the track because I felt like, what are you doing, bro? Come on, man. You gotta get it together. Gotta get it together.
All right, so why don't you let the audience know what's the next project, where you see yourself 5 years from now, and where they can find you on social media.
Well, right now, we in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm with Clubhouse Productions. So I'm working on a classic rock mixtape. And basically what I'm finna do is take 70s, 80s classic rock music that we grew up on, or that you just heard on the radio just passing by, or maybe you done had your window down and you was at a red light and you done heard a white man sitting there playing one of them. Hit me with your best shot. Everybody done heard that song. Beware of that. I done told you now. I done gave you a tip. But with that being said, the classic rock mixtape, that's my project that I'm working on right now. I feel like that this is going to be the one to sit there and just let everybody know that I'm versatile. This is going to let everybody know that I'm not just going to be a rapper. I don't want to just have one category. I want to be known as I could get on any beat. I could play with anybody. One of my on my top list, I want to do a feature with Lady Antebellum. A lot of people don't even know who that is. I want to do a feature with Florida Georgia Boys. A lot of people don't even know who that is. Why? Because they only limit themselves to what they like and what they love. I feel like if I put this classic rock mixtape out, man, is gonna make you see what music really is. It's gonna make your heart beat. It's gonna make you feel like, yeah, I love this, man. It's gonna have some type of connection. It's gonna connect to any type of story that you had in your life. If I could get that, I done did my mission. I feel like that's all I want to do. Tell my story and just continue to keep going.
So where can the people find you at?
You can find me on Instagram, Calico Johnson. You can find me on Facebook, Calico Johnson as well. As of right now, those are the only platforms that I got. But if y'all are in the Jacksonville area, if there's any artists that wants to sit there and try to do any type of business with me, if there is anybody that wants to sit there and look for a studio, you want to record, you want to do whatever it is, come to Jacksonville, Florida, man. Come to Clubhouse Production, because that's where I'm going to be at. I'm going to be sitting there and I'm going to be here all the time, pushing mixtapes, pushing albums. This is what it is. This is who my family is, and I feel like we're going to succeed. We're going to do what we're going to do. We are in motivation mode. And with that being said, there ain't nothing stopping us at all. At all. So we're going to continue to keep going. And nobody ain't going to tell us to stop.
Straight to the top, straight to the top. And with that being said, All I gotta say is peace.
Peace.